Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem, where Eliwood is undertaking his trial to get Durandal with tons of enemies in our way. Nino busts through against tons of mages that can't possibly do damage to her due to her high resilience, while Priscilla leads the way over here for Hector. Our lords are being left to just follow forward the major hunters of this map, as Eliwood has his own trail to blaze. So let's get moving forward and take down this guy with an Armor Slayer. It's a weapon triangle loss, but the Armor Slayer itself should mean that, of course, we'll double and win without much of an issue. And to be honest, we've been fine all the way. We only took 3 damage even if he did hit. Not so many promoted units on the map, as now Nino takes care of everyone else. No damage whatsoever for a 1 HP mage. Not gonna survive, that's for sure. Okay, next on the list then, here we go. Nino takes care of yet another one in 1 hit. And that will level her up. If everyone wants to come and fight Nino, it's fine by me as she gains max skill, speed and res. Not bad at all. Right, so you're going to stand on the fiery point because that makes sense. And you're going to try to attack me from range, are you, sir? Well, to be honest, I always thought I'd dodge. I've weapon triangle winning as well, as bolting comes through onto Eliwood. Dodge, sir. That is actually a fair bit of damage after all, but it seems the horse moves its neck the slightest bit and the thunder goes on past, or the lightning more to the point, as Mr. Guardian here loses even more HP. Which now just says, hey Nino, do you know what? Finish off that guy with the bolting for me. Get him out of our faces. We don't need him nuking us from far. It's too bad it doesn't drop for you. We'll get rid of a nuisance there with no problem. Nino's just like, meh, mages. Right, so we can get another javelin going over to kill the hand axe guy, which then will lead sword guy to chase towards me, if you know what I mean. So let's get a little bit closer and get javelining over the wall. Okay, you may have hit me there, but I'm going to hit you. I'm going to finish you off. Sword guy's going to come towards me and be a weapon triangle loss with the javelins. And we're going to keep on keeping on. Lindis, however, is in the meantime going, well, what else should I do? I can just move up and follow my lord, lady. My lord protector is what you're doing. And Priscilla, our major healer now, is still doing a major damage dealer kind of deal. So we can rescue her out of the fire, which shouldn't be a problem. As even with this critical coming in, she would have one-shot this guy no matter what. Okay, tiny bit of experience gain, an elixir gain there, which does move on, and we can of course move again thanks to being a horse unit, so cool. Cool. That's all I can really say at that point. Right, so we'll move to here, and then we'll get Hector moving forward into the space. Loads more units defeated on that turn, and it's the enemy turn that we do most of our work, of course. As we see Nino critical with Hellfire. Farewell, enemy. You weren't going to stand up to me, that's for sure. Not that you really had the HP anyway. Alright then, missed completely. Oh well, poor you. Stop standing on fire, you won't have so low HP. And in comes through a lightning, which does nothing. As Nino just gets to work on finishing off yet another opponent. Easily done. Alright, apart from that, an archer was in range of Priscilla here, but Priscilla dodges all the same, no problemo. Doubles and takes him out without even a sigh, just easy. I could heal myself anyway, I've got an elixir on hand, it's not a problem. Right then, so we've got ourselves a fair few more enemies defeated for the time being, so all we can do is keep moving onwards. Let's change to the Steel Lance here, and let this one come on to me. In the meantime, we can move up with Nino. The path is clear. The path is clear for Priscilla and Hector as well. We could bash on this guy a little bit more, though he does have the rapier to drop. This would level up Priscilla in the meantime, so what I'll do, I'll move to here. That's the nearest point after all. We'll trade. Take that elixir away. This will give her the space to be able to nuke and take the rapier for Eliwood. So that's not too bad an idea. Another opponent defeated in no time at all. Priscilla levels up. Now what stats does she gain? Just 1 in HP probably? No, she gains a fair bit mag and speed as well. Not some bad stats there, madame. More attack power for you if you even needed it. Skills capped out. Mag's not far off. Luck's not far off. Doing so well. And now she has a rapier owned as well. Does that mean she can trade with Hector, or can only Eliwood use them? In the meantime, we'll keep on moving on. And do you know what? Let's promote units here. Eliwood's going to need to break through both of them. We have a spell for that. If we don't kill them, that is. Right, we do not double. Probably because it's a heavy tome, I do not know. But we can easily hit with this. So what we could do is soften up the units in Eliwood's path. And in fact, bolting the next one would probably give me a level up on top of it. And mind you, hasn't he got a hand axe? Have I put you in attack range? Well, we're about to find out. Another unit dodged. Not defeated though, but Eliwood will double up now, thanks to probably the speed wing more than anything else. But we fed him before it started, as he levels up. Now, gain some loads of stats, just 1 in HP. No, skill, speed, and res. Any extra speed you can get is pretty good, I gotta say, sir. So we can only move you up to here in the meantime. Let's change to a javelin in case you do decide to engage in ranged combat. We can move forward to here in the meantime. We're getting close to that wall. We can bolting the next one to weaken him down as well. A level up for Nino will occur. Okay then. Level up indeed. And a fairly nice one with skill, speed, and mag. So a bit more attack damage, even more chance to double, or more to the point it takes away the weight of her weapons in some respects. The penalties she's fighting against to double even more. We can cast a fire on this wall over here to knock it down a little bit. We can even walk up and hit it if we really want to. The only thing I'm worried about is this guy's tomahawk, because he can attack from range, and the fact that he's a berserker, which means his overall crit chance is quite a bit higher than you'd expect. Alright, we can attack through, however. It might be best if we do choose to attack. I don't think he's going to move. He's in a C spot after all. We'll attack the sword, so we've got weapon triangle win, and we'll see what happens. He moves. Right, do not crit. I am one of Sir Roland's warriors, Georg. You trespass here. I will cut you down. Right, you missed. That's good. He has 11 crit chance. That's not so high, but probably something I don't want to stand around for. But we pulled him away from the C spot. That's probably not that bad an idea. In the meantime, we'll move you away. I don't know if you're going to attack the thing yourself at this point. I don't know if that's part of his programming. Let's put it that way. In the meantime, we'll take out the first of our opponents here. And keep Eliwood moving through. Gets an elixir, which of course gets to be thrown away to the wind. But Eliwood's not too bad on the overall stats and the HP and all that. But he really needs it at this point in time. We've still got the heals from range if we really want. Too bad we can't bolting this Georg at the moment. We've only got one left. But in the meantime, I guess we'll keep everyone very stationary. Stay. Okay, he doesn't attack the wall to get through himself. Don't know if that's a permanent behavior or not, but in the meantime, he's far enough away that Lindis and crew can. So why not? Right, should we use the silver sword or use something like the Manicati maybe? The reason I'm using the Manicati, despite it being a special weapon, is we've not used it for most of it, and we have a hammer to heal it up if we really want. Alright, it doesn't seem like I can get in range to bolting from here, but we could just Elfar and take down this wall super fast. That's another way to look at it. I won't take that wall down yet, however, so we'll leave it at that and let Eliwood continue forward to face you. Where can you move to this turn? Okay, that far. So if we move you to the outer edges here, you can javelin this unit, take him down and level up. You're actually within one turn of actually seizing, aren't you? Now, this depends. Do we want to fight Georg, or should we just run past... Oh! 1 HP. Oh, great. I'm glad I got another elixir, but I wanted more stats than that. Oh, well, you sometimes have those duff levels, so we can meet up with the rest of our crew, if you know what I mean, if we send another Hellfire over. And now we make the decision. Do we or do we not attack? Well, either way, if we fire the wall this time, he's going to have to attack the wall if he wants to get through for the next turn, which means we can then attack with most of our guys. Depends what goes on, really. Okay. So I can definitely get to there. I can definitely... Okay, wait a second. It says claim a space, but to be honest, I can't claim it. Does it just mean stand there? Or does it mean get even further forward past it? Well, I think it's just wait there, isn't it? It doesn't say seize a throne, it's just claim a space. I don't think anyone else can even get close enough to be able to deal damage to Georg in a nice fashion, the way we'd like to, if you know what I mean. Alright, let's see if we can get a bolting through from here. Alright, we can get bolting through to do 10 damage from range. We'll wait for the meantime. See, this is the problem. What the problem is I don't think he's going to move, of course. He's going to stay there at the side. He's got a crit chance, which means he can take our opponent, our lovely allies down, if he wants to. And he can pretty much take a lot of people down in one hit. No one can reach him, of the other units, without letting him attack first. It might be just best off is to wait. Indeed it is. No fighting Georg in that state. You have stood your guard for so long. I'm sorry. We just bypassed him and didn't even fight him. Their souls may now rest. At long last. Time for a reunion of sorts. Eliwood, move back. My old friend, the little knight Sir Roland. Roland, awaken and answer my call. My friend, wise all-seeing Athos. Good to see you, Roland. I feel much time has passed seeing you again. It brings back memories. Fighting the dragons, old friends. All this time, lost in memory. It's been almost 1,000 years, and yet, once again, the world is threatened by one who craves the might of dragons. The might of dragons? Heed my words, Roland. This boy is descended from your blood. Please, lend him your strength. I no longer have flesh and bone in this world. I cannot. No, wait. Take this. Its blade shall serve as a vessel for my soul's strength. If you do such a thing, you will pass forever from the reach of this world. And yet my heart will be glad. If I might help my children, there is nothing else I need do. I ask that you see this through, my friend. I will. Lord Athos, who was that man? So you were able to see him too? That was your ancestor, the warrior Roland. That was Roland? Look! Above the altar, a sword! Take it! It belongs to you now! What a wondrous blade! Durandal, the sword of sacred fire! So, this is the legendary blade. Durandal, the sword of sacred fire. Its strange, isn't it? I've never seen it before. And yet, it feels so familiar. I will use this to battle Nergal. Come! To the Dragon's Gate! What? The sword! It's glowing! Watch out! Something's coming! It can't be! It's a dragon! No! How is it possible? Get back, everyone! Eliwood! Are you alright? I think so. My body moved on its own. It was as if the sword itself was guiding my arm. The sword of sacred fire was made to combat dragons. With so much power, who can say what it might be capable of? But this ice dragon, surely... Is something the matter, Lord Athos? No. Let me be the one to answer that. Oh, it's him. I was wondering whose voice it was. Blackheart! Nergal! Ninian proved useless. I've come for a replacement. Niels! Don't waste your breath. He won't be awake for some time. Niels will do for me what Ninian would not. Scum! What have you done with Ninian? It's not what I've done. It's what you've done, Eliwood. What? Eliwood, did you never once question it? Why the siblings were needed to open the Dragon's Gate? Why did it have to be Ninian and Niels? The answer is simple. The Dragon's Gate cannot be opened by humans. Why would humans be able to open a gate that was designed for dragons? What? It's pitiful, really. Poor Ninian's plight. Coaxed by my honeyed words, she passed through the gate. Though unable to return home, she refused to aid me and wandered lost and alone until she was slain by the hand of the one she loved. What? What are you saying? Can you not guess? Or is it that you are afraid to know? Very well. Let me tell you, Eliwood. The ice dragon there. The beast slaughtered by your hand. That is Ninian. The girl who adored you. She returned to a true form and lost all human memory. Yet you, above all else, remained in her heart, and she came here. Look upon the creature you have slain. That is Ninian. Go on, look! She's using the last of her strength to take human form for one last time. I believe there may still be time enough to say farewell. You know, of course, that you cannot save her. Nergal! You foul demon! It's not me. You, Eliwood. You killed her. You. Calm down! Get hold of yourself, Eliwood. I... Lord Eliwood. Ninian? Ah! Ninian! Ninian! Eliwood! Ninian! Please, don't die! What have I done? I'm glad. What? That you were unharmed, my lord. I'm so glad. Ninian! Ninian? You can't! Answer me! Ninian! That's enough. You will await the end of the world trembling in the shadows of dragons. I will not permit it. Instead, I will see you perish in flame! Purest fire, flame breath. Very impressive, Archsage Athos. However, fire is no longer my foe. Look, not even a legendary blade can cause me harm. At long last, I am impervious. Miserable, aren't you, Athos? Yet out of respect for the great man you used to be, I'll leave. After all, 500 years ago, we followed the same path, did we not, old friend? What do we do now? Not even legendary weapons can stop him. Ah. Nils, you're awake. Are you okay? Ninian! Ninian! Ninian? Where is my... Nils, I'm so sorry.